Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jessica Pimentel and I like to just make videos about skincare, makeup, fashion, just anything really that I enjoy. And today's video is going to be all about embracing and using black owned makeup brands, any that I have, and also showcasing some brands out there that also do create some very good products. I'm sure you're all aware of what is happening in the world right now with all the protests and demonstrations to help find justice for George Floyd and many others that were brutally murdered by the police. It's reached the point now where enough is enough and people are demanding change, which is why the protests are happening, and I think rightfully so. There's been so many years of oppression and all these things have been happening for so many years, and only recently, because of technology and social media, it's all been aired out. It's really all about not allowing these things to continue and really ensuring that change does happen and it doesn't just stop at a black square on Instagram, and that we really implement these things and really keep this information circulating. I've been sharing links to donate to on my Instagram for petitions, organisations to donate to that I've also donated to and signed, and just making sure that that information is available to everyone. It doesn't really matter whether you have a large following or not, it's just about sharing this information and making sure that as many people get on board as we can. The foundation I will be using is the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Longwear Foundation in the shade 240. Fenty, of course, as everyone knows, is owned by Rihanna. This shade is a little bit too light for me, but it's fine, it's fine. I just added 2 shades up from that foundation to see whether that can make it fix the shade match or not. Looks like it's helping a little bit. The concealer I'm going to be using is by a brand called Oma Beauty, and this is the Stay Woke concealer. It is such a good concealer, like no joke. Speaking of Oma Beauty, I just wanted to bring up an organisation that their founder Sharon has started, which has an amazing cause. It's called Pull Up for Change on Instagram. Ultimately, the goal of the organisation is to really educate and bring to light the disadvantages that black people have when it comes to economics and running businesses. Just gonna add a bit more because we want that full coverage today. If you want to have a look at the page, I'll definitely link it down below so you guys can watch the videos and hear Sharon talk about the economic disadvantages that black women especially have when trying to start their own businesses. For contour, I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the shade Mocha. One thing I do have to say, when I was thinking of filming this video, I just wanted to showcase some brands and products that I already own, but definitely I do not own enough black owned brands. And I've spent the time over the past few days really learning about some small local businesses to me and also some big ones as well. I do have to mention though that many black owned businesses that I know of are in the US, and living in the UK does not make it easy to have shipping over here, especially with this whole coronavirus as well. And also the Oma Beauty and the Juvia's Palaces and the beauty bakeries that are available in retailers isn't the full range that I want to buy, so the shipping really is a problem, and that is definitely something that retailers such as Feel Unique, Look Fantastic, Selfridges, all of those department stores really need to work on, because I'm sure that would benefit brands and department stores equally. Like, it will increase the exposure for the brand and just make it more familiar, and also the consumers will be so much happier. That is definitely an area for change for these retailers and department stores, to have more black owned brands within them. Feel Unique has already openly come out and said we only have 4. Please do let us know any that you would love to see, and people have not hesitated to mention any brands that they would love to see, and I equally have mentioned some that I would love. The eyeshadow palette that I'm going to use is from Juvia's Palace, and this is the Nomad Palace. It's so beautiful. Let me try and show you guys better. Like, it's got some shimmers, it's got some mattes, it's really just got everything that I look for in a palette, just orange tones, greens, all of that jazz. Today I'm definitely gonna do a halo eye. I'm really seeing the vision already of a halo eye coming together with these colors, just the green, the orange, all of that. Just, I can't wait. I'm so excited. I don't really do adventurous looks on this channel, so this is a first, and I'm really excited to see what this comes out like. The shades in this are so pigmented. I barely put my brush in the powder and it's just coming out so bold. The colours from Juvia's palettes really do make you want to be more creative with your looks. Their palettes are always so bold, like the colour ranges are so insane. Like there's blues, some nice colours that you could really play around with, and they just make me want to be daring. Like usually I stick to my neutrals and, you know, my skin tones, but I saw this palette and was like, I need to try that green. The green's really drawing me in and I can see it. And I really do like to wear green, so I want to see what it looks like with makeup. My skin looks amazing, if I do say so myself. It just looks very, very dewy and lovely. There's no fallout from the eyeshadow, which is why I did my base first, because that's not something I need to worry about. To finish it off, I'm just going to add the middle shade just on the center to brighten it all up. The glue will dry, it will look less crazy. But these lashes are from Lena Lashes, which I have actually used for years. And they are some of the best lashes I've ever used. One of my favourite winged liners that I have previously mentioned is the Oma Beauty Cleopatra ink. There's just no finer tip than the tip on this pen, literally. For blush, I'm going to take the Fenty Beauty Cream Fuego Flush, which I've used previously. I'm going to go back in with the orange shade just under my eyes, just to make it a bit bolder. For highlight, I'm just going to take this middle shade, which I used on my lid, and just use it on my cheeks because it's a nice champagne-y bronze color. Pack it on. Oh my gosh. Okay, this brush is way too big, but you know, it's doing the job. To finish it off, I'm going to take the Fenty Beauty Hot Chocolate Gloss Bomb and just apply it all over the lips generously. So that concludes today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look and also took on some useful information. Don't forget to check out the description box below for all the useful links, and please do your bit to help this very important cause. I will see you guys again next week with another video. Just stay safe and I hope you all have a blessed week.